Hi everyone, what is going on? My name is Jamie Palmer and welcome to another episode with the BinaryDestroyer 8.0. Now I want you to go grab yourself a cup of tea or a beer or cider like I have, because in today's video I'm going to give you a mini lesson, and the mini lesson is going to be how to win trades against the trend. Now the reason for this video is because yesterday I uploaded a video called Does the BinaryDestroyer 8.0 give a 98% win ratio? And in that video I was taking a sell on Aussie US dollar 1 hour time frame, and I received a lot of emails and messages asking why I was taking this trade, because it's against the trend. And the reason why a lot of people were asking me is because if you look at my success ratio, it sits at around a 98% win ratio. Basically, all I've done so far this month is just take sells on Aussie US dollar. And I'll explain to you the reason why. But yeah, 98% win ratio. And a lot of people, a lot of subscribers were trying to figure out how I managed to get that by taking trades that are against the trend. Let me explain to you now. So yeah, this is obviously this. Let me just show you. This is the before in yesterday's video. This is Aussie US dollar now. It's dropped nicely. How did I know this was going to happen? Well, first of all, okay, Aussie US dollar, 1 hour time frame, Mogwai strategy. So we've got a Mogwai signal, which is just there. Let me do that again. I've got a Mogwai signal here. I've got the MACD overbought there. And I've got some higher time frame resistance. This is the 1 hour time frame. So if we just go over to the daily time frame now, you can see a nice bit of resistance, nice bit of support. Okay, so you can see what happened here. Okay, price was bouncing off this support. It's come down. Price has gone up. Come back up to this resistance. And then guess what? Price has dropped. Okay. How did I know this was going to happen off the 1 hour time frame? Because it's against the trend. Well, first of all, you got to keep your trading simple. And to keep your trading simple, you need to break it down. And this is what I was saying in yesterday's video about experience outweighs everything. It doesn't matter how much money you have in trading, you can't buy experience, right? So let's break this currency pair down. Okay, so 1 hour time frame, obviously this is against the trend because it's an uptrend. But the TCA line, and this is the important part, I want you to focus on that TCA line, because that TCA line hasn't come outside the bands here. We've got a Mogwai signal, we've got the MACD overbought, and we've got a higher time frame resistance. But your question is, Jamie, why didn't you take this signal? Why didn't you take that one? What is the reasoning for this one? Well, let's break it down for you again. So like I said, if you go over to the daily, we have a resistance at this level just there, which explains this setup here. Not only that, let's look at the 4 hour, because the 4 hour is going to start giving yourself a clearer picture. And this is where you want to start to do when you see setup. Start breaking it down, right? Look at, I mean, we're going to have a nice little buy there. Look at that, right? And in fact, this is a perfect example of what I'm trying to explain. When was the last time price was below this TCA line? Because really, since here, basically since here, price has been above that TCA line, right? Strong uptrend. Apart from here, apart from when that TCA line turns red, right? And this is when you start breaking down setups, right? To predict the top and bottom of trends, you need to actually look at the bigger picture, right? You need to stop focusing on, let's say, arrows and, you know, you need to actually look at what currency pairs are telling you. What are the reasons why this trade is going to win and the reasons for this trade is going to lose? Now, all I've been doing since I took this trade is just been taking sales. I've just been selling Aussie US dollar, and I've been selling it off the 5-minute time frame. If we go over to the 5-minute time frame, okay, you can see these beautiful sells here, right? All with the trend like this, okay? And I want to explain to you why these trades are so high probability of winning. And to do this, I'm going to do this with my hands, right? So we're going to break down now what are the reasons for this trade winning and the reasons for this trade losing. Okay, so first of all, what are the reasons for this trade losing? Well, it's against the trend. So 1-0, this trade's against the trend. What are the reasons for this trade winning? Okay, so first of all, let's break it down from currency pair to currency pair, from time frame to time frame. Okay, we've got the daily resistance in my favor. Yes, I've got the 4-hour TCA line in my favor, because you can see here we're below the TCA line now and it's turned red. So that's another one. 3. 1 hour. We've got a in fact, we've even got a Mogwai signal on the 4-hour, right? So let's say 4, right? Mogwai signal on the 4-hour. Mogwai signal on the 1 hour. I've got the MACD overbought on the 1 hour. I've got the resistance on the 1 hour. Yes. Have I got the MACD crossing over on the 4-hour? Yeah, I have. Look, there you go. I've got it on the 4-hour as well. So we're up to 8 reasons why this trade is going to win, right? Let's look at the 5 minutes now. Okay, so I've now got, on the 5 minutes, I've got 3 Mogwai signals, right? I've got 3 Mogwai signals. Again, Mogwai signal on the 5 minutes. Not only that, they're with the trend, right? They're with the trend on the 5 minutes. So 10 reasons why this trade is going to win. And this is where you need to be with your trading as well. Every time you take a trade, you need to write down what are the reasons for this trade winning and the reasons for this trade losing. Let me just show you this setup here, right? And this is a possible setup that I have got marked up now on USD JPY 1 hour chart, right? So look at this, right? Look at this. Let's just break it down. Again, I'm going to break it down for you. So daily time frame, we've got a daily resistance, in fact, just here, right? We've got a daily resistance area in my favor. So I've got a sell there. I've got a resistance there. I've got a bounce here, a bounce there. So that's great. I've got the daily resistance in my favor. Let's look at the 1 hour charts. Okay, so 1 hour charts, I've got a 1 hour resistance in my favor. You can see a touch there, touch there, touch there. I've got a Mogwai signal in my favor. Yes. The only thing I haven't got is the MACD crossing over. But if price starts to come down now and does cross over, I've got a possibility of entering this trade and winning. So to answer your question on why did I take this trade on the 1 hour time frame when it looks like such a strong uptrend, it's in fact not, right? And this is the point that I think this is really the big difference between experience and not experience, because a lot of you lot look at this setup now and go, well, it's against the trend, Jamie, I'm not going to take the trade, it's risky. And I look at this trade and I see opportunity. I see daily, we went over, I'm not going to do it again, but 10 reasons. I explained to you 10 reasons why this trade is going to win. And that's more than enough for me to enter this trade. And as you can see here, even if we took this trade on the 1 hour time frame, when the MACD crossed over, so let's just say this arrow here. Let's just say this candlestick here, right? This trade, right, if it'd gone for maybe a 40 pip stop loss, this trade is at 70 pips already. 70 pips, right? So when I see this trade and when I see these signals on the 5 minute time frame, what do you think I'm going to do when I spot these setups on the 5 minute time frame? I'm just going to sell, because I know I'm going with the momentum. I'm going with the flow. And this is what you want to do with your trading as well. You want to, when you see a setup, you don't just want to go, well, an arrow's appeared, so I'm going to take a trade, or the MACD or the stochastics is overbought, I'm going to take a trade. You want to, okay, what are the reasons for this trade winning and what are the reasons for this trade losing? If there's more, obviously I've explained to you 10 reasons why this trade is going to win, obviously I'm going to take the trade. And that is how you get such a high win ratio, because I filter out all of my setups like that, okay? And I only start to take the winning setups. Because if I always have the probability of winning always in my favor, I'm ultimately always going to win, correct? If I always put the probability of winning in my favor all the time, I'm always going to win more than I am going to lose. And that's where you want to be with your trading, right? The more you break down a currency pair, break down a setup, and you see the candlestick analysis, the price action, the TCA line, the MACD, the Mogwai signal, the support and resistance. Once you put all that together and you see opportunity to sell, take the trade. So yeah, that's how I really kind of predicted the sell on Aussie US dollar. To be honest with you, it wasn't that hard. Okay, like I said, what comes up is got to come down, right? And you've got to spot and know when that point is. And how do you know that when that point is? By breaking a currency pair down. So yeah, that's how I won that sell on Aussie US dollar. And thank you for watching.